Wait, please, God, please let me be tripping right now. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Yanni. Y'all are probably like, girl, what is going on? Like, what happened? Y'all? If you're confused here, if you're like, girl, I don't even know what you're talking about. I got hacked. My YouTube channel, my Google account, everything got hacked July the 16th. 2024, which was 2 days ago. I'm filming this right now. Today is literally the day I got it back. That's just so crazy to me, and it makes me like so thankful that I was able to get on it quick and this be the turnaround time, because really something like this, it's really no telling like how long it could have took. So I'm just so grateful and so thankful for the team that I have. Before I get into anything, explaining anything, y'all probably like, girl, what did we just watch? What clip did we just watch? Like, what was that? We need to see why I just cut off like that. The reason I am sitting down right now is because I want to give y'all a timeline of everything that happened. During this whole time, y'all were so supportive of me. If you sent the DM and you think I didn't see it, trust me, I seen every single DM that you guys sent. I seen all the love, I seen all the prayers, I seen all the encouraging words, I seen the negatives, like I seen it all. I just want to thank you guys so much, because it really made me realize that I have a very loyal fan base. Like, I have some really loyal subscribers. I have some really loyal supporters, like just in general of me, not even just on YouTube, but like I have so many people that love me. It was just kind of like, wow. Couple hours, I guess, that I didn't have any YouTube or anything, and I was just sitting with myself. Like, I'm like, it really made me appreciate y'all like a whole lot more. Not saying that I didn't appreciate y'all. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I love y'all to the moon and back. But it really made me realize, like, I'm really me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have so many people that look up to me, that watch out for my videos, that be waiting on drops. I encourage them, I motivate them. So it was just a full circle moment. I haven't seen my Janae vlog yet, but literally as soon as I turned the camera off from my Janae vlog, everything was in shambles, y'all. I was in shambles. Everything was going downhill like immediately. That being said, it happened so fast, and I'm trying everything like right in the moment while breaking down, while not knowing what's going on, that I did not think to keep recording after that point. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, I think something's wrong. I didn't really know. I mean, I was panicking, but I really didn't know. But when I actually seen like, oh, like, I'm like, they got me, like they done got me. I wasn't thinking about turning on the camera, y'all. I was just trying to figure out what I was gonna do, panicking, crying, like everything. So I want to give y'all like a real timeline of everything now that I have the screenshots, because I am back in my accounts and everything, and now I can see what they was doing behind the scenes with everything. Well, y'all seen it too. I mean, well, y'all seen some of the stuff too, but like the login and logging me out and two-step verification, like I'm gonna put all of that on the screen for y'all to see. But I guess while we might as well just get right into it, I guess. Yeah, to get right into it, yeah, I haven't seen my Janae vlog yet, but when y'all see my Janae vlog, the end of the vlog, y'all gonna be able to kind of tell like what the vibe was and like the setting was. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in my bed watching TV on my computer, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm answering emails. Like, I'm answering emails from my business email. So I have an email that's connected to my YouTube. I started my YouTube in like 2013. I've had the same email since I was like 12. So that's the, you know, that's the email that's connected to my channel. My business email, where brands and like collaborations and like big companies or whatever email me for promos, is a different email. That's my public email, the one in my Instagram bio, Yonikkaaw. So I'm sitting there answering emails, and I get a code to my phone. And you know what I'm saying? Like when you go to like two-step verification, your email and stuff like that, Google will send you a code, right? So I'm thinking like, oh, well, I mean, I got a code. I didn't try anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm answering emails, but I'm literally barely on my computer. You know what I'm saying? So when I got the email, I wasn't on my computer at that time. So I'm like, that's kind of weird. I know they only send codes like this when like somebody trying to get in, or you trying to change a password, or like get in without the password. You just use the code or whatever. So I'm sitting there like, what is going on? Like, what could possibly be the problem? So I go to change my password. Like, I immediately changed my password to the business email, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? I was able to change it, but then it took me to like this page where it was like, you know, set up your two-step verification. I'm like, okay, well, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been anything. Let me just go ahead and just save it. Like, let me just go ahead and update it or whatever. So I get to the screen where you put in a backup email and your phone number. So I put in my phone number, send me a code to my phone, get the code, put it in there. Phone number is fine. I go to put in the second email, and of course I'm gonna use my other email, you know what I'm saying, the email that's connected to my YouTube. So when I say personal email, just know this is the email that they got into. This is the email that was connected to my YouTube. This is the Google account that I lost, okay? When I say business email, that's the email, my public email, Yonikkaaw1@gmail.com. So I go to put in my personal Gmail because, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna send a code to that Gmail. I have it up, like I'm logged into all of these emails on my computer. I go to put it in, and like a orange circle with an explanation popped up. It was like, okay, you have to verify it. So I'm like, okay, send the code over. Like, send the code over. I'm gonna just switch screens from my personal Gmail box to the other one. So I go to the other one and I'm logged out. And I'm like, like, that's strange. Like, at that point, it wasn't like oh, this is like something like bad has happened. Like, somebody has really gotten to your account. I'm just thinking like, you know, it logged me out. Like, okay, whatever. So I go to put in my password, and it says, your password has been changed less than an hour ago. So at this point, I'm thinking in my head, like, did I just sit here and change my password? Like, okay, I know I changed the business Gmail password. Did I accidentally change my password to my personal Gmail? So I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? But it's still not clicking. Like, something is wrong. Like, y'all, something is wrong. And y'all, this is all happening very fast. Like, this all happening very fast. So it's not like no long I was sitting there for hours, not really knowing what's going on. Like, it happened all really fast. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, that's strange. So I get on my phone and I notice that on my phone I'm logged out too. So that's when I'm kind of like, what's going on? So I'm going to change the password. I'm like, okay, if it says it was changed less than an hour ago, let me change it back. Like, I know that wasn't me. I'm just going to change it again to something I know. Because at the end of the day, I'm just doing this so I can verify my business account. You know, I noticed that it didn't give an option to change my password. It just said, when I typed in the password, I know it said your account, the password to this account has been changed less than an hour ago. But it didn't give an underline forgot password where you can like click forgot password and then use your number or something. They send you a code and blah, blah, blah. Even during this time, I'm not thinking about that code. Like, I'm not thinking about the weird code I just got, which was the one I just showed y'all. And I'm like, that's strange. So I press try another way. So it immediately showed this screen. And I'm like, I've never seen a screen like that before. Like, I don't even know what a pass key is. Like, I'm like, what is this? Like, maybe it's something I had saved on my computer. So I press try passkey. But the problem with passkey is if you set up a passkey on a Google account, that means you use your fingerprint or your Face ID. I didn't know anything about that, but I know it now. So there was nothing I could do because whoever hacked my account, I don't have their face, I don't have the device, I don't have anything like to say that this is me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is me trying to get in. That's how the passkey works. So I'm like, what is going on? And then it clicks. This is the Gmail that's connected to my YouTube. Like, y'all, it clicked like this. And I'm talking about, I went to YouTube Studios. I'm logged out. So I start bawling. I start bawling my eyes out, y'all, because it hadn't clicked to me then. Like, I'm so focused on my Gmail account that I'm not understanding that these hackers, they could care less about the Gmail. They just went through the Gmail to get to my YouTube account. So I'm sitting there panicking. But at this point, they hadn't made any changes yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all, this is all going very fast. So I'm balling. Like, even before they start making changes, I know y'all seen the whole Tesla thing. Even before I seen any of that, I'm balling. I'm like, what is going on? Because this has never happened to me. I've never lost access to my channel. Like, I've never lost access to my channel ever. And I never thought that I would even have to worry about something like that. So I start bawling, y'all. I start bawling. I started crying so bad because I felt so helpless. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't have no two-step verification on that account. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a backup email on that account. They had worked so fast, y'all. So fast that it was nothing I could do on my end to get back into my account. As soon as they got in, they changed the password. As soon as they got in, they changed the password. As soon as they got in, they created a passkey. As soon as they got in, they forgot my devices. Press forget device. So like, it doesn't show up. Like, my MacBook didn't show up in the account. My iPhone didn't show up. So when I'm trying it on here, it doesn't recognize me. You know what I'm saying? Because their device is connected to it. Y'all, tell me why these hackers was all the way. Well, it was kind of crazy because when I finally got into my account, I seen Moscow, Russia, and I seen Germany. Germany was the last location I seen. I think the Russia location was the first one they signed in with. So I don't know, y'all. Whoever, these were some advanced hackers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, y'all, this happened within minutes. Like, I can't explain it to y'all. Like, I'm gonna try to get the timeline of when they got in and when they started changing stuff. It literally happened so fast. So I'm sitting there, I'm bawling my eyes out, I'm crying, I'm texting my mom, like, I think somebody just got into my YouTube account. In my head, like, oh my God, like, I can't believe this. Like, I can't believe this. The first person I called was my mom. She's like, hello, and I'm bawling my eyes. I'm like, I think somebody just hacked my Google account. I can't get into it. I think they're in my YouTube account. And she was like, okay, like, calm down. I'm gonna try to see what I can do. I'm gonna try to see who I can call. Boom, hang up the phone with her. I then proceed and I FaceTime my dad. And one thing about my dad is I was so upset with him in the moment, but I understand it now. Like, I'm not mad at him now. But I call him and I'm bawling my eyes out crying. I'm like, Dad, somebody just hacked my Google account. Like, somebody just got into my YouTube account. Like, I don't have access to it. Like, while I'm explaining the story, just imagine me sitting in my bed, bawling my eyes out, computer in front of me, Chipotle over here, just scrambling, just panicking. You know what I'm saying? So just picture that setting in your mind. So I'm calling him like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I need to do. And he got irritated with me because one thing about my dad, y'all, which I explain this again later in the video, but if something wrong is going on or something where it needs to be fast, like you need to be moving fast, he hate when it's emotion involved, because he knows that if your emotions involved, that means you're not thinking rationally, you're not thinking logically, which is slowing things down. So he kind of like, he got irritated with me because he asking me questions and I'm like bawling my eyes out. Like, I'm like, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. He asking like, what do you mean? Like, what happened? When you figure it out? And I'm like not responding. I'm going crazy. So he hangs up on me. When he hung up the phone, he texted me and he said, he just tried to give me some advice. He said, unlink the account, unlink all your accounts that were on that email. And I said, that just really hurt my feelings. And immediately after I said that, he sent me a YouTube video. And it was like, it was a YouTube video of this guy explaining how his account was hacked and how he got it back. Which that video ended up being the thing that saved me, y'all. That video ended up being the thing that helped me step by step on getting my account back. So in the moment, I was so upset with my dad. Like, I can't believe he just did that. Like, I called my mom back and I'm like, he just hung up on me. Like, I can't believe he just did that. My mom like, calm down, like, just calm down, blah, blah, blah. And I can't believe he just did that. So Soleil starts calling me. And at this point, she's like, but I'm not answering the phone because I'm like, I can't Soleil. I'm trying right now. I'm talking to mom. I'm talking to dad. I'm trying to get in my account. I'm trying to see what I can do. I'm trying to log in. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? They had changed the phone number on the account. So while all this is going on, I'm on the phone with everybody. I'm trying to change my password. But I can't change my password because I can't get into another verification step because they had put their number on there. So none of my information was on there for me to do literally just about anything. I'm sitting there, she's calling. She's like, I'm just trying to see what's going on. Use your phone number, or did they give you a code that you can get through it? I said, it's not giving that option. She said, use another device to get in. And one thing I forgot to mention is as soon as I got logged out of all of my accounts, I have a second phone, which is the phone I had before this. I immediately plugged that one up and it was dead. So I'm like, come on, like hurry up and come on. I thought that I would be able to get in on that phone since it hasn't been on, so maybe it didn't log me out of that one, but it did. She said, what is it all connected to? And I said, I can't even think right now. I'm worried about my channel. I said, she said, I'm on the way home, go to YouTube and change that. I said, I can't change it. I can't get into my YouTube account. Still bawling my eyes out. I'm so distraught, y'all. Like, I'm bawling my eyes out. Like, this is the end. Like, I really thought this was the end. Like, I was like, there's no way that this is happening to me right now. And at this point, my dad had sent the video. And at this point, I didn't even watch the video. Like, during this time, I'm like, forget the video. You just hurt my feelings. While I'm texting Soleil, I end up going to my YouTube account, checking on it, like, to see if anything is wrong with it. So I go to my YouTube account, and I refresh the page. And I immediately see, I don't see my recent videos. The only video, the most recent thing I see is how I became Instagram famous, which was like a story time or something I did like years ago. I think in like 2021 or whatever. So I'm like, wait, y'all, I'm like, wait, like, no. I paused for like 2 seconds and I'm like, where are my videos? Like, where are my videos? I refresh it again. It go down another like 10 videos. And I'm like, it's like, y'all, I start going crazy because at that point I knew, well, during this whole time, y'all, I'm thinking they're deleting my videos, which I later found out, thank the Lord, that they were just putting them on private. And y'all, the whole changes being made to my YouTube, I kid you not, happened in less than 3 minutes. I don't know what software they was using. I don't know what program they had got into my account with, but they were making changes so fast. I'm like, cause y'all know I have like 100 videos. I'm talking about, I'm refreshing the page, seconds is going by, and my videos are disappearing like this, like disappearing and disappearing. So all my videos dropped, and I immediately text my mom, Soleil, and my dad, and I'm like, they just deleted my videos. I'm gonna put the message on the screen. I couldn't even type right, y'all. Texting Soleil, I couldn't even type right, y'all. I'm like, they just deleted all my fucking videos. I was so distraught. Like, I can't put it into words how distraught I was. Cause in my mind, I'm thinking they deleting my videos. Like, they're deleting them. I wasn't mad about the videos per se because I keep all of my videos, all of the final videos that I edit on a hard drive. So it wasn't that I was upset about. It's the fact that they are actively deleting my whole existence off YouTube. And I was just so sad. Like, I was just so upset. Like, I felt so helpless. Like, I felt like there is nothing I can do. Texting my mom, and my mom is getting me, I don't know if she had called a whole bunch of people, but she had started sending me emails. And like, email this person, call this person, try to see if they can help you or whatever. And I'm just like, please, I couldn't think. So while I needed to send the email out to the people, I couldn't think in the moment. So I'm texting her, I'm like, please just type me up a message. Type me up some type of message so I can just copy and paste it to these people. Like, just send it. And before Slay had got home, as soon as they deleted all the videos off the channel, they had changed the, I don't remember what was first. I think the profile picture and banner was first. So they changed the profile picture to a Tesla logo, red Tesla logo, which I'll put it like on the screen right here. And they changed the banner to a Cybertruck, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And then they changed my name. They changed my name to Tesla STR0. There goes my name, there goes my handle, there goes my YouTube, there goes everything. And less than 2 minutes later, y'all, they had a whole, it's like they had a whole channel. Like, they had turned my channel into a whole Tesla page. I'm talking about, like I said, I don't know what program they was using or how they did this, y'all, but I never watched any of the videos, so I can't tell y'all exactly if they were real videos, if it was just like the thumbnail of the videos and it was like a different type of video. I never even clicked on it. I never clicked on any of those videos, so y'all have to tell me, because a lot of people was like they watched the videos. They had put videos up from 5 months ago all the way up to a year ago, and I'm just like, I was just so confused. I'm like, how are you able to get into somebody's channel, delete all their videos, and then put videos up from 5 months ago? And y'all, it's like, it wasn't like one video, 2 minutes later another video. It's like I refreshed the page and all of their videos was up. So I'm like, I'm still distraught, but I'm in my head, I'm just so confused, like what is going on right now? Like, I'm emailing everybody that I can email. I texted Daytime, because she's out in LA, and I'm like, hey Day, do you have any connects with Google? She gave me somebody's Instagram and an email. I'm texting them on Instagram, like, hey, like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's something wrong with my account. So then I text my brother, and I'm like, because my brother is real tech savvy, and he was just like, I was just like, Terrell, my Google account just got hacked. My YouTube channel just got hacked. Do you know any way or anything that can help me? And he immediately said, Jesus Christ. But that was the first thing he said. Then he was like, make a tweet. You know what I'm saying? The first thing he said was make a tweet. You know what I'm saying? He sent me a screenshot of somebody who had like a similar situation, and they made a tweet and they tagged Team YouTube. I get on Twitter, and I get on my Twitter, and I keep lying to y'all, telling y'all that I don't have a Twitter, but I do have a Twitter. So I made my Twitter public. It was private. Made my Twitter public, and I made a tweet. First thing I did was I followed Team YouTube on Twitter. So I made the first tweet to them at 7:40, and I said, at Team YouTube, someone hacked my YouTube channel. Please help me recover it. At this point, y'all, my mom had informed me that they were going live on my channel. So I'm trying to figure out who I can contact. I haven't even looked at the channel besides seeing that they had changed the channel. They had went live on the channel, and it was like, I had people text me like, it's 30,000 people in here. I'm like, what? Like, they were like 30,000 real people in here, not your subscribers, like real people. And I'm just like, what? And I guess they were talking about politics, and Elon Musk was up there talking about the presidential debate and the Trump attempted assassination. I'm just like, I'm just so confused at this point. I'm like, I can't even think about that right now. I'm trying to get in contact with a human. Like, I'm trying to get in contact with somebody at Google or somebody at YouTube that can get on the phone with me and get my account back. They responded at 49 and said, we're sorry you're going through this. Would you mind checking to see if you're able to recover your account? Follow the instructions listed here. And then they sent a link to Google Recovery. The only problem is I didn't have access to my Google account, so I wasn't able to even do the recovery. I then respond to their tweet and I said, I tried all of that and still cannot get in. They said, they said, we're sending you a DM now to get some quick info and connect you with the team who helps account access. DM me at 8:03, and during all of this, y'all, I'm still trying to email people. I'm doing about 4 or 5 things at once. I'm changing the passwords to things. I'm changing everything that was connected to that Gmail over to my business Gmail in case they were trying to get into like bank information or like anything like that. I was changing literally all of that behind the scenes. But YouTube texted me, was like, when you get a chance, please complete this form, fill out the steps, and our specialist team will be in touch within 1 business day. And I said, hi, I don't see a form. It's taking me to a help page. I also ran into another problem. They said, to confirm, have you tried to access the link while logged into the email associated with the account? So I'm like, I was getting frustrated because I'm like, that's the problem. I don't have access to that Gmail. They hacked the Gmail. So I'm like, the problem is my Google account was hacked first. So I can't even get into my Google account to get access to the YouTube channel. They went for my YouTube through my Gmail. And it's a Gmail/G Suite Gmail address that you have access to. Once we have that, we'll grant you access to a special form that will connect you with the specialist team. They will get you on your way to get back to your account. So I sent them my business Gmail. The whole night I got no response. So they stopped responding. So at this time I'm still panicking. I'm still like, I don't know what to do. After I had emailed them and they had sent their last DM, I went on TikTok. And if you guys seen the TikTok that I made, and I was just like, hey, like my account has been hacked. I don't know what's going on. I said I don't support Trump or anything like that. Like, somebody just try to help me. I told y'all to tag Google and YouTube, and y'all did. So thank y'all so much for that. Which I don't think they ever seen that. But thank y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could have been something that would have helped me. So thank y'all so much for commenting. Whoever commented all those times. Like, it was a whole bunch of supporters who commented and, you know, tried to get their attention from me. I wasn't gonna make a post. I wasn't gonna make make anything. I'll be really on it, y'all. Like, 20 minutes after all this started, I was getting DMs like, hey, y'all, what's going on with your YouTube? A whole bunch of people were DMing me and commenting under my FINSTA like, what happened to your YouTube account? I don't see your YouTube channel. Why am I seeing Elon Musk on your channel? What happened to your videos? Why is there a Tesla? Why is your account in a Tesla account? When I first started changing everything, my handle didn't change right away. So while the whole page was a Tesla page, if you looked at my YouTube, it was still coming up. When you clicked my channel, that's when everything was changed. Which eventually that went away too. And I couldn't see my channel at all. It was just straight the Tesla page. So I had made a post on Instagram, which it's still up, y'all probably see it. I was just like, my account has been hacked. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want anybody to report my channel. Because I know that was probably going to be like a lot of people's first thought, like, oh, y'all in my girl account, let me report it, let me report the account, blah, blah, blah. But the problem with that is I was scared that if I got the account reported so many times, they would delete the account. You know what I'm saying? Which they ended up deleting the account anyways. They ended up terminating my account anyways. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I just didn't want to take that risk. I was just like, for now, just put my notifications on mute and don't give them no type of attention. Because the last thing I wanted to make the post, but I was so scared because I know how ride or die my fans are. And at the time, they were on live on my channel. I didn't want them going in there like, give my girl her page back. Like, who are you? Stop trying to hack people. Because I didn't want the hackers to get mad and delete my account. You know what I'm saying? Whole night, Zaria was at the house. Soleil had made it home back then. Soleil was trying to help me any way she can. She had got her computer and was trying to like trying to let me log in on her computer in case it worked. And yeah, y'all, I cried that whole night. Like, I cried. I broke down because I just couldn't believe that this was happening. Like, it felt so unreal, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like I was crying mostly because I felt so helpless. I did not know what direction to go in. Like, this is first day and they were moving so fast. I was just like, I don't know what to do. Like, but the second day, I woke up, cried again. Like, I went to sleep and I was crying. I cried before I went to sleep because I just couldn't believe, like, I was like, I don't have a YouTube. Like, I don't have a channel. Like, this was something I worked so hard on. This is literally like my pride and joy. Like, y'all, I wake up every day thinking about YouTube. I'm a content creator. Like, this is what I do. And somebody really just tried to take me out. But anyways, y'all, I cried before I went to sleep, woke up, cried again because I woke up and I thought it was a dream. Like, I'm like, oh, this is fine. And I'm like, no, this is not fun. Like, you still don't have access to literally anything. And they're still doing whatever they want to do on your account, and you don't know if you're ever gonna get your account back. So I cried again. I went to my mom's house because I was just like, I can't sit in the house. I can't sit in the house. I need to be moving. I need to be figuring out what I can do. You know what I'm saying? And my mom was working on my behalf. She had contacted Barry at Dub Smash. And if you guys know who Barry is, when Dub Smash was up and running, she was like the head of it. Like the social media side of it. Like, she worked for Dub Smash. She was the person that me and Soleil met when we were like becoming the Dub Smash queens, or like when we got on the app store. Barry made all that possible. She was just like, I'm gonna try whatever I can. The second day, 8 a.m. comes around and I get a response back on Twitter, Team YouTube. And they said, okay. They said at 9:55 a.m. they said you now have access to the recovery account form using your business Gmail. Log into the specific account, follow the link, and fill it out within the next 72 hours. Support specialists will contact you within 1 business day. So now that they grant my business account access, I was able to go in and fill out the recovery form. But during this time, y'all, I had eventually, during the time, I think it was the night before. Yeah, the night before, I had ended up watching the video that my dad sent. And that's what had me like, okay, I'm on the right path. Because the first thing he said was, make a tweet. I need to watch this video. Like he laying it down, you know what I'm saying? And it was a recent video. He said they're gonna send you a form. They sent me a form, and he went through details like this is how you're going to fill out the form. You're gonna explain everything in great detail. Even if you don't know the answers, you're gonna tell them, I don't know the answers. Like I don't know the answers, or I don't have that information because I don't have the account. They asked me, was I a part of the YouTube partnership, which I think that was a big part that saved me because my account is verified. And I really think that's why the hackers even targeted me, because I'm not finna watch no videos claiming you Tesla and you don't have no check mark. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't give legit. I have a check mark. You know what I'm saying? I'm a verified creator. So I think that's why they targeted me. But yeah, at this point, I'm filling it out at my mom's house. I'm at my mom's house right now. I'm so thankful for my mom because she had took screenshots. As everything was going, she was on her desktop taking screenshots of my channel, or it was hacked. So I have in case I had lost my channel, my mom had a screenshot for me of my channel. You know what I'm saying? To say like, hey, this was me. So second day going by, y'all, and I'm not crying. I cried that morning, y'all, but the second day, which was the 17th, which was yesterday, I was so optimistic. Like, I stayed in such good spirits. Like, I knew whatever I did, I had to stay in good spirits, y'all. I prayed that whole day. I fully surrendered myself to God at that moment because I knew I couldn't handle it myself. I didn't even know what to do. Like, I felt helpless at that point. You know, I know a lot of y'all are gonna probably take it as if take it in a like, oh, she just didn't care way. But no, I took it as in a God has my back. I know I'm gonna get my account back. Even though there was no proof or evidence that I was getting my account back, y'all. Like, it was not looking good. When I started going from the form and waiting on them to email me and stuff, like, it was not looking good. In my mind, I'm like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had so many people around me supporting me, like, you got this, you know what I'm saying? You're handling this so well. You're gonna get it back. Don't stress it. That I couldn't bring myself to stress, y'all. I couldn't bring myself to cry again. I couldn't bring myself to do any of that. Like, the clip that y'all are about to see, which was the night of day 2, which was yesterday night. I went out with my friends. I went out with Zaria and Nia because I knew I had done everything that I could do on my end at that point, and it was just a waiting game at that point. So now we're in the Gmail talking, and I'm talking to like a YouTube person or whatever. I got a response back. So like, I had filled the form out maybe at like 2. You know what I'm saying? When I was at my mom's house, but I had got a response from them. It said, hi, Yonikkaaw. That thanks for looking out. Our internal team has reviewed your YouTube channel and confirmed that it was indeed hacked. And I almost wanted to cry at that point because that was such a good step in the right direction. Like, okay, they see that it was hacked and this is not just me just talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can confirm that, okay, somebody has compromised her account. Let's see what we can do to get it back. You know what I'm saying? So, and they did tell me for security reasons, when the hackers had got in, they had to disable my Gmail account because of a suspicious activity. To move forward, we have to recover it. They gave me 2 recovery options. The first one didn't work because it was basically like the whole reset password thing. And I was just like, hey, it's not even giving me the option to reset my password. Again, we back at step 1. I had put the code in and I immediately got this screen which said, we are unable to verify that the YouTube account is yours. So after I told them that I couldn't get in because it couldn't confirm it was me, I was out. So this is what y'all are about to see right now. Guys, so update on everything. Still no channel. I am waiting on Google or YouTube or somebody to email me back. Until then, guys, I'm not gonna be sad. I really haven't been sad this whole time because like a big part of me like knows like I'm gonna be good, like I'm gonna get it back. So I'm just trying to stay, you know, optimistic about everything and just like keep a positive attitude because I know if I get to overthinking or like any of that can make it worse for me. I know how I am when it comes to stuff that's like, damn, like this is really happening to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try not to have that mindset, you know. I'm trying to fix my edges right now because I'm supposed to be going to a main event with Nia and Zaria. Y'all, I just sent an appeal, like another form, so that they can verify that I have access to my Gmail account, because without the Gmail account access, I can't get into my YouTube, because without Google there is no YouTube. Okay, that's that. Honestly, y'all, I'm gonna see you guys when I get in the car. I just want to give y'all an update of what's going on. It has currently been, I think, 24 hours since my account was hacked, and all my videos were taken down, username was changed, everything was changed. Y'all, don't get me wrong, like, I cried this morning. It's like when I wake up, it's like, damn, like, this is not a dream, like, this is really real. Like, I don't have a YouTube account right now. And I cried this morning, cried last night. Well, I cried, boo-hoo cried last night when it first happened. I wish I would have got on video, y'all, but y'all have to understand that, like, I was panicking bad in that moment. And it's so crazy because the end of my Yonikkaaw concert vlog, that little hole where I was sitting there eating, it literally happened right then. Like, 10 minutes after I turned the camera off, everything just went bad. And, you know, I wasn't able to, like, you know, think about, oh, I need to turn the camera on and vlog it. But I definitely want to document how I'm feeling now. Make faith stronger than ever. You know what I'm saying? Praying. I'm just so happy to know, like, it's people out here who really do love me. Like, I have such a loyal fan base that, like, even though I lost my YouTube channel, well, even though I'm gonna get it back, but even though, like, this is happening to my YouTube channel, it's now part of me that ever thought that I lost y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know without or with YouTube, I'm still Yoni. Like, I'm still Yoni Wicker. I'm still the WickerTwinz. I'm still, like, I still have a presence regardless. Like, I wasn't always doing YouTube, but I was always a public figure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been a content creator. I've had TikTok. I've been on Instagram. Y'all know this. I've been on Instagram. So it's just like, to know that I still have y'all support through everything, like, that means so much to me. Like, y'all don't even know. Sorry if this camera is not in focus. Y'all know how this camera get this. Y'all know how this Canon camera get. I done dropped it a few times. But yeah, y'all, like, I'm just, I think that's really what's keeping me, like, so positive, is knowing, like, y'all have my back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people really praying for me, praying over my channel, hoping things go right, you know. And of course, all of the messages that I'm getting on my FINSTA and the DMs that you guys sent me, like, please don't think you sent me a DM and I did not see it. Like, I seen all of them, literally. And I'm just so thankful to have y'all and to have grown, like, such a fan base. You know what I mean? Because not everybody can do this. Like, literally not everybody can do this. And especially not everybody can keep their composure like I have. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've broken down probably like 4 or 5 times, and it's literally only been one full day. But in the back of my mind, like, I always know that I'm gonna be good. Like, regardless, like, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna get my account back. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you guys will be seeing this video very, very soon. But at the same time, of course, it's frustrating. Of course, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what's going on. I've never had this happen to me before, so I don't know where to start or who to contact. But I'm so glad I have so many people in my corner and in my team supporting me. Like, I don't know if y'all remember, but Barry from Dub Smash, she worked for Dub Smash. That's how me and Slay got, like, you know, on the cover of Dub Smash, all this. That was Barry. You can ask any OG dancer, any OG influencer, everybody knows Barry. She was like the head of Dub Smash. She's working with her people to see what she can do. I have people over at Snapchat trying to help me. Like, if you guys don't know, me and Slay just signed a deal with Snapchat. So basically we can get paid from using Snapchat. But I'm gonna let you guys know more about that now. We haven't started it yet, but I've been more active on there because you need to post a lot on there. But yeah, I have so many people helping me. Like, my dad sent me, oh my god, y'all, when I first found out, my dad, like, I called my dad, like, oh my gosh, I can't get into my YouTube, I don't know what's going on. And I was crying. And if y'all know anything about my dad, he's more like solutions now, emotions later, because he knows how emotional we can get. Like, me, my mom, Soleil, and my dad, we're all Pisces, so he knows how emotional it can be right off the bat, and he just don't like that, because he knows that if you're thinking emotionally, you're not thinking logically, you're probably not handling the situation the best that you can handle it if you was thinking right. Oh my gosh, like, I can't believe this is happening to me, I don't know what's going on. And he got kind of upset because he couldn't get me to calm down and, like, you know, talk to him regularly. He sent a video to me right after the phone call. He sent me a YouTube video of this guy that got hacked like 5 months ago, was going through the exact same thing that I was going through. And that's how I started the process to, you know, getting in contact with YouTube and getting, you know, in contact with Google and all of that. So shout out to my dad, because he said, forget them emotions, I need to help you. And that's been helping me so much, because that was the first steps to like the rest of this, like me knowing what to do. Keep on praying and just putting it in God's hand, because I can't do this alone. I don't even know where to start. Relying on God, he's gonna make a way for me regardless, and that's exactly what he's been doing, and he's gonna keep on doing that. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys like a rundown of what today was. I sent them the appeal from yesterday. They got back with me today. As far as like today, they sent me the form, was kind of like, okay, like we can confirm that your account has been hacked. We had to terminate your Google account because it was a breach in the security or whatever. I have to send another form because I can't get into that Gmail. They don't know that it's me trying to confirm that the Gmail is mine. So I just emailed them again, and I'm hoping that they're going to see that email and just get it to me by, I don't know, tonight, maybe tomorrow. I don't even really know. But y'all, I'm just praying, crossing my fingers. I'm following the steps to the T. I have so many details. I have so many screenshots. Like, I have all the information, and I'm just trying to get as much detail to them as possible. Thank you guys so much for all the support during this time. I've worked so hard on my channel that it's a part of me that's like, it's no way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's what's keeping me the most like in the right mindset, is that I know I didn't work this hard for nothing. I know I didn't work this hard for it just to go, you know what I'm saying, just go all the way. Like, I know that I'm going to be good regardless. Yeah, y'all, I love y'all so much. Don't ever forget that. I know y'all love me so much, and we're gonna be okay. I know I'm gonna be cool, period. It's day 2 without a YouTube channel, and I've just been really just living in the moment, like living in these moments, really going through the emotions of feeling all of this. And so yeah, so I'm gonna see you guys when I get inside. I don't know if they're here or not. Let me text. And this should just allow me to fully, like, y'all, I don't have a choice right now but to fully like trust God. Like, he wanted there to be no distractions. Like, you have to surrender to me, and I'm here regardless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all, like, I'm still me. Like, I'm still me. Like, I just have to keep reminding myself, like, I'm still here. I'm still me. Like, I'm not going literally anywhere.
Fine, mighty fine. Shorty really know the vibe. That's true. Shut up and let's get go. Yeah, freaky with the sticky, baby, give me kitty. Killer. No bad guys, and I can't guarantee the world. All the time, whatever, just to see you smile. Working all winter, shining all summer. Then I got my eyes closed. One time, what's it like? Medication to patience. Got my eyes closed, like agent persuasion.
I just feel like I can't get away from you. Like, y'all, I just can't get away from Zaria. She won't leave me alone. I think it's getting stalkery and scary. You know?
You literally call my phone every day.
I never do. I never do.
You don't call, you text. You like, what you doing? Like 3 times a day. Like, what the fuck? I can't get away from your ass.
I don't know if I want no pizza. I want some wings.
They got wings. I be getting.
But is it J.R. Cricket's wings?
No, it's not no J.R. Cricket's wings.
Yeah. We're about to get pizza at some place that Nia is having us go to.
Girl.
Why would you do that? You don't say nothing. Somebody asked me what my YouTube was today at the gym.
That's why I just said that.
I gave him to late. I gave him late. I know that's her. That's your friend.
That's why I kill y'all ass. This shit is serious. I don't play around about these ones.
Please, God, my young man, please.
Somebody asked her you.
Who got pepperoni?
Yeah, I got pizza. I just got cheese. Y'all, my camera about to die.
That when I was in high school? Nah.
Okay, y'all, and the part that y'all didn't see is they had emailed me back after we had gotten done eating. And I was in the car, and I had made sure I brought my computer with me. I'm like, let me bring my computer with me in case they email me or in case they need to get in contact with me and I need to use my computer instead of my phone. Luckily, this is when she emailed me back at 1 a.m. And she said, sorry that you're still having trouble getting into the account. Can you please send us a screen recording or clip video of what's showing on your end? And when I read that, I felt so good, y'all, because I'm like, I have to be talking to a human. Like, the format was so formal that it could have been like an automated message or whatever, but the whole like send me a screen recording, I'm like, yeah, this is a human, let me get on it. So I'm sitting in my driver's seat in front of the restaurant, the pizza place, on my computer, taking taking a screen recording of everything I did to try to get into my account and what was showing up for me. So I sent that to them at 2:11 a.m. I get a response at 6 a.m. and it says, thank you for the information in the video. We will see that you were able to create a claim and your operation is appreciated. She said, I've gone ahead and escalated this claim to our internal team, which means pushed it forward to them. We will monitor this and get back to you when there's an update. So I text back at 7 a.m. which was this morning. I text back at 7 a.m. this morning and I said, thank you very much. So these are the clips from this morning that y'all are about to see. This is when I woke up this morning and I seen that they had gave me my Gmail account back. So this is when I found out.
Good morning, guys. It is currently 7 a.m. I just got a response from YouTube and I just got a response from YouTube and they said they could see that I'm having trouble and they sent me a personalized link to reset my password. I left my computer in the car last night, so I'm about to go outside and get it and try to log back into my account. I'm going to then immediately start the whole channel process to try to get the channel back, because that's a whole different process. And then I'm going to try to I'm changing my password. I'm changing my password and trying to secure my account. Oh my God, thank you, God. Thank you, God. I want to hurry up and get on this before, you know, the hackers do something else or something like that. So I'm gonna go outside and get my computer. It is currently Thursday, July 18th at 7 a.m. They sent this email at 6:50. I don't know what woke me up. I don't know what just woke me up and told me to check my phone. But thank you, God. I'll be right back. My camera is about to die, but I'm here right now trying to see what I could do. My camera died, but I'm trying to see. I'm here now trying to see exactly what I could do. 1 second, it's asking me to create a password. Okay, fingers crossed. I don't know if y'all can see that, but Moscow, Russia. Somebody from Russia. Move that one. Yes, y'all, they was signed to hear from Ukraine. I'm back in, thank God. Oh, and on the computer, yeah. 17 hours ago. Moscow, Russia, Germany. On a Windows. Y'all know I have a MacBook, but on a Windows. But it says they're all signed out. And only one that's currently in is my MacBook right now. Okay, now I just have to follow the information and see what else I could do to now secure my YouTube account. Because I'm back into my Gmail. So thank God for that. Okay, my account is protected. Everything is everything. Now let's go over to my YouTube channel. Okay, so it says they're reviewing my appeal. Yes, y'all, they changed my channel and everything in it. Let me show y'all what my channel looks like now that I'm back in and can see like what all they did. It was like a Tesla channel. Yeah, so I just sent them another email and asked them how I can go about getting back my account to like the pre-hacked state. I'm gonna go back into my Gmail and see. It was like one of the first ones that I had sent. Wish my camera wasn't dead, but y'all just bear with me right now. We just try everything. My account, I'm gonna delete all my data, like history and stuff. 1 second, I have to use my phone for the past.
Guys, I think I got my channel back. Period. They just sent the email and I was about to send another appeal in. Go to YouTube to try to get my channel ULR, but I'm like, wait, like I can see my channel. Like it doesn't say account not there anymore. I can see it. And I went to my draft, y'all, and all my videos are there. Thank the Lord. Gosh, like this is, and they just sent the email. Oh my God, they can't believe this, y'all. This has been such like a crazy experience. Like, but I'm not gonna lie, it's not one part of me, like I keep saying to y'all, it's not one part of me that thought I wasn't gonna get it back. Like,
That's how I felt.
You know?
It was like, that's your shit.
yeah, like it's mine. I'm a, like, come on, I'm a verified. Like, I'm one of y'all realists. Like, oh please. I gotta read the email. I just want to make sure everything is good and my account is secured before I say anything.
Yeah.
You know. I'll be right back.
Okay guys, so right now we are currently at brunch eating. I'm like in my mode right now because I have to put all my videos on public. They were all put on private. I'm just so thankful that they weren't deleted, but I just need to keep y'all updated. I didn't bring my camera because I didn't think that this is going to happen right now, but right now I am putting all my videos that are private on public. I'm also going to send them another email to try to see if I could get them to delete the other guys' videos on their end too. Okay, I'm going to be back, but just know I'm working on this right now. So guys, that is the end of the story time. I was able to get my videos back. I was able to log back in. I was able to put all my videos back up. I was able to kick the hackers out. They no longer had access to anything in my account. I took all of their information off. I made sure I turned on my two-step verification. I made sure I made my own pass keys, and I made sure I was secure in my account before I did anything. That's why you guys are probably like, why you didn't post today, which is the day I found out I got it back. I just want to take today and really like secure everything, make sure everything is secure before I uploaded another video. I just want to give a big thanks to YouTube, the support team from YouTube. I want to give thanks to Team YouTube on Twitter. I want to give a big thanks to Barry. I want to give a big thanks to my team at Snapchat. So I just want to give a big thanks to everybody who helped me and everybody who supported me during this time, who encouraged me during this time, who told me that everything was gonna be okay. I want to give the biggest thanks to God because he kept my mind right during this whole entire thing. Like I don't even know how to put it into words, but the feeling that I got that I was gonna be okay never left my side, and I knew exactly who it was from. Like, I am back, your girl is back. They tried to take me out, but y'all know the one and only could never be taken out, y'all. Like, what? Hello, I'm an OG. Literally, I'm an OG. We're on this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still me, and regardless of a YouTube, of anything, y'all, I'm still me. At the end of the day, I'm still Yoni. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to give a big thanks to everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am back. I love you guys so much. The next video you guys are going to see is my Janae vlog, which that's a lit vlog. The editing on there, chef's kiss, y'all. So I will watch that video if I was y'all. And just think about, like, this is like the day before it happened, which was the Janae concert, and then the end of the video is the day it happened. So when you guys are watching the end of the video, just know that, like, 20 minutes later, everything went to shit, literally. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I love you guys so much. And the bangers are going to be coming back to back to back. So y'all just stay tuned. Love you guys. Bye.